Okay, so this is a review of Friday. We're just writing equations in mx plus b. The m is the, and the clue words for rate are per, each, every, and an. Per, each, every, and an, because that means it's a rate. And what is the b? The constant, the one-time fee, or the starting point. Okay, now remember, when you're writing an equation, you'll need two mx plus b's, one for the left side of the equal sign and one for the right side of the equal sign, right? Okay, so in this example, we're going to have an mx plus b on the left and an mx plus b on the right. Why do I have two? Because in this example, there's two balloons that are about to be released into the air. So I'm going to highlight the left side. They're always usually in the same sentence too. So we'll see how this says, a balloon is released from the ground and floats up at a rate of 10 feet per second. That's for the first balloon. How many numbers did they give you?
Two. No, one.
Just one. Why? Because they're starting at the, where'd they release the balloon from?
Ground.
So what is the ground called if you were to give it a number? It's 0, right? So do I have to write 0? No. So is this number the constant the one time, or is it the rate because it has a clue word? Because it says what? 10 feet per second. So how would I write that?
10x.
10x. What's the other number?
0.
Yeah, do I have to write the 0?
No.
Could I if it makes me feel better? I could put plus 0, but I don't need it. Now we're going to talk about another balloon. This one's smaller, and it is released from a 5-foot platform and floats up 5 feet per second. So basically it's like I'm standing on the table and I'm holding a balloon. What's my starting point? Am I at the ground anymore?
No.
I'm starting at 5 feet in the air, and it's floating up how much?
5 feet per second.
So this 5 gets the x. They ended up being the same number, but this 5 gets the x. So 5x plus 5. So this is kind of like that race I was talking about. If I was to release these balloons at the same time, this one started at the ground, this one started 5 feet in the air, but this one's floating up faster, right? So eventually this one's going to pass that one. Their answer is where they meet. So it says, write and solve an equation to show when the balloons will be at the, that means equals. Where do I solve this at? In my calculator. So let's go practice that. Okay, for y1, you're going to put in 10x. For y2, you're going to put in 5x plus 5. Now what do I hit?
No.
Second trace, option 5, enter, enter, enter. What's my answer? So at what time would they be at the same height? At 1 second. Because that's what they're talking about is seconds, right? So that other one caught that first balloon real fast. And then it's going to pass it and, yeah, be way higher in the air. Okay, the rest of them are just going to be written as a y equals. You can't solve them. Okay, here we go. Are y'all ready for example 2? Do y'all remember the paper I gave you that looks like this? If you need this, you can use it. Okay, if not, I can put it back up on the board. Here we go. Y is. How would I write that? What does is mean? Is means equals. So I would write y equals. Y'all better be paying attention. You're about to do all of this on your own. Y'all ready? I did this part, so I'm going to cross it out. I'm done with it. 3 more than. More than. Add. More means add. Less means subtract. So 3 plus the product. Ooh, what did product mean?
X. Yeah.
Multiplication. So I'm going to multiply 2 and a number. Y'all remember what a number is? X. So how would I multiply 2 times x? Just 2x. And I'm done. You cannot solve that because there's not, this side doesn't have anything. So all it wanted you to do there was to write it, and you're done. What do y'all think? Not too bad? Okay, y'all ready for the next one?
Yeah.
How do I write y is? Y equals. Okay, I'm done with that part. 4 less than. Does less than mean add or subtract? But the less than, remember, it means to switch their spot. So this 4, instead of being in front of the minus, it's going to be behind. Okay, I'm done with those. And whatever I have here will go in the front. It's the only time you switch, right? The product, what did we say product means? Multiply 4 and x.
So 4x.
4 times x is 4x. Done. Y'all want to try the next one on your own? Okay, try to write it. What'd y'all get? Y equals?
7 plus 2x.
7 plus, ooh, was it 2x? What was this word right here? What does quotient mean? To divide. So x goes on top, 2 goes on. Why did x go on top? Because they said it first. Y'all remember quotient now? On your assignment, it's either going to say quotient or product. Quotient means divide. Product means multiply. All right, you guys try the last one, and then you'll be on your own. See if you can write it. All right. What did y'all write for this part? Y equals. Shh, let's talk about it. And you saw this and knew it meant add or subtract. And y'all know that less than means 2. Okay, so where did the 4 go?
We'll hide the
In the back. And what does quotient mean?
divide.
Okay, and which one went on top, x or 6? Because x came first. Okay, I want you to flip your notes to the back and look what I got you. This is where you'll write your answers. And guys, please listen. I want you to write the equation down. That way, if you're missing it, I can tell you what you did wrong. Okay, so for number 1, you would write, like if it's mx plus b equals mx plus b, you would write the equation 2x plus 3 equals 4x minus 5, and I made that up. Then put the answer. Does everybody understand? Okay, the assignment is in the Google Classroom. It is called 5-2B. Okay, you'll get started, and then again, check your answers before you submit. After her.